Hey guys, George back again with another update. This one's for September 24th, 2012. I didn't do an update last week. I was still sick, some flu thing or cold. Still not 100%, but feeling a lot better. I went to a couple garage sales over the last couple weeks. Got a ton of stuff, all mint condition, about 25 cents each. First, I'd start off with the easy listening stuff that I got, and then I'll go into the rest of the stuff. Now, there's stuff I also got at, Shady Dog or a couple other shops in the area, but figured there's a lot of stuff, so I'm going to do it quick. First, I'm going to start off with the vocal stuff, like easy listening. Tony Bennett's Love Story. And again, if you don't feel like watching this, just, go ahead to the metal stuff or the rock stuff. But I figured I'd start off with this stuff first. I love Tony Bennett. I love Frank Sinatra, Dean Martin, that kind of. Best of Jackie Gleason. I've always been into Jackie Gleason as far as acting goes, like the Honeymooners and that stuff. I guess he was a conductor of his own orchestra. Not real familiar with that, but my grandfather was a huge Jackie Gleason fan. He died when I was real young, but I remember, he was kind of funny like him. He was really, really funny dude. But so I don't know what the Jackie Gleason stuff's about. Next up, Johnny Mathis, The Shadow of Your Smile. This is the original Mercury mono. I like Johnny Mathis too. Faithfully, the original mono. Again, these were all 25 cents. Virtually unplayed. I mean, a lot of them were really killer. The best of 75 to 80. Not real familiar with this stuff, his later stuff. Haven't listened to it. Probably won't. I like the earlier stuff better. Like this, the first 25 years, the Silver Anniversary album. It's like a double album of his best of. This is really good. This came out in '82 on CBS. This is pretty much all you need if you're just looking for the hits and stuff, but really good. Next up, I got a few Sammy Davis Jr. ones. These are all white label promos. Again, with the Sinatras that I picked up, they're the same thing. Like I said, I don't normally pick up Sammy Davis Jr. stuff. I like him more as an actor than a singer. But white label stuff, it's always cool. Frank Sinatra, My Cole Porter, him singing all Cole Porter tracks. This is a reissue on the Capitol label. A few other Sammys here. These were all white label promo. Lonely Is the Name, California Suite, and Sammy Steps Out. I haven't listened to them. Frank Sinatra white label promo for Come Back to Sorrento. This is the original mono. Pretty killer. Songs for Swingin' Lovers. This is a Japanese import, which is weird. I never saw. This is Japanese mono. Really great sounding record. I listened to it. It's awesome. Really killer sounding. But it's weird to see like the Japanese, for something that old. And lastly, Frank Sinatra's Main Event Live, which I had this. This is from a show at the, I think, Madison Square Garden from 1984. But that's an upgrade. That one was still sealed. Now up to onto the rock stuff. I'll let you know what stuff was available from the garage sale, but because it's all kind of mixed up. So first up, the Doors Classics. Never seen this before. It's just the best of that came out on Elektra in '85, I think. Yeah, 1985. Pretty killer. I love the doors. Also got, at the garage sale this weekend, I got like the complete Doors catalog mint, all not reissue, but all, you know, upgrades for me. But really killer stuff. I'll get to them in a bit. But mint copy of Highway to Hell, which I have, but AC/DC is my favorite band, so figured 25 cents, I'll grab that one. Slade Alive. This was from Shady Dog. Never had this on vinyl. I have it on CD, but it's like mint condition, so pick that up. Another upgrade for me, Stevie Ray Vaughan, Double Trouble's Live Alive. I've had my copy since I was about 12 years old, maybe 15 years old, something like that. Probably 15, because this came out in '86, so I got it, I guess it was when it first came out, used, and it was just beat to shit, but I have it on CD, but I never upgraded my copy until now, so it's killer. That's a great live record, by the way. That was right at his period when he was, I think he was an alcoholic for a while, so it was he was pretty messed up at that point, but you would never know by listening to that. Next up is the Doors stuff I got at the garage sale this weekend. And again, this garage sale was like an older lady that was moving out of her house. She was downgrading to, I guess a townhouse or something, but she had all her son's records there, and he was there as well, and he was just like, 25 cents a piece, but I guess I was the first one there, I don't know. But first up is, let's see, the Doors self-titled. And these are all pristine, man, like the guy never listened to them. Soft Parade, mint condition, really awesome. And like I said, these are all upgrades for me. Waiting for the Sun. And they're all first presses except for one of them. This is the Quadra disc for the best of 4-channel Quadra disc. There is a 2-channel one that I have, but like I said, for $1. Absolutely Live. Weird Scenes Inside the Gold Mine, which is the best of they put out probably about a year after Morrison's death. Double best of. And these two import ones, the Star Collections, Volume 1 and Volume 2, which is pretty much a German, I think, German best of. They came out in the 70s. American Prayer. This is one you don't see too much on vinyl anymore, at least in my area. And that's it. And then he also had this Hendrix stuff, which is like, a lot of it's that weird import shit that, I guess certain family members had put out. A lot of it wasn't very good, but for $1 each, it's all in like that Phoenix record stuff. We got the Roots of Jimi Hendrix. Rare Hendrix. Free Spirit. This is on the Thunderbird label. Second Time Around. This is German pressing. The Essential Jimi Hendrix, which is a double best of. This is an upgrade for me. The one I had is good, but this one's a little bit better. Loose Ends. Polydor from Germany. Does a killer cover of Blue Suede Shoes on there. The Genius of Jimi Hendrix. So that was major score as far as Hendrix stuff goes. Again, it's not his normal stuff, but pretty cool just the same. These other ones here these were the garage sale as well. Zeppelin in through the outdoor with the outer sleeve. Creedence reissue of Green River. I have the original pressing, but figured, what the hell, for a quarter. I spent like, I think $8 at this guy's house, something like that. Zeppelin 2, this is a upgrade for me. Again, almost like it was never played. ZZ Top Eliminator, not one of my favorite ZZ Top records, but I don't even think I had that on vinyl, to be honest with you. Steppenwolf, Born to Be Wild, reissue on MCA. I have the original press, but again, another mint one. Superman, the movie soundtrack. Who doesn't like Superman? Killer. Again, mint condition. Foghat, Tight Shoes. I never heard this one. Still haven't listened to it. But it's one of those why not type records. Ritchie Blackmore's Rainbow. I just got it because there's ringwear, but I think the vinyl was a little bit better than the one I had. Black Sabbath, Technical Ecstasy, and Never Say Die. It's the only Sabbath records he had, which is weird, but again, they're upgrades for me. Not my favorite Sabbath records, but alright, this one, I think the rest were Shady Dogs. The Guess Who, Rockin'. Never heard this record. They do a killer version of Running Bear, the old 50s track on here. Pretty good record. I'd say about half of it was, you know, like a hard rock album. The other half was just weird, like almost like FM pop. It was kind of strange. First pressing is Creedence Clearwater, Bayou Country. Again, this is an upgrade for me. The only thing that was wrong with it was that somebody had stuck a label on there and I guess it peeled off. Chuck Berry's Golden Decade. I think this is like the third version of this that I have. The third one with a different cover. Double best of from the early years. I love Chuck Berry, really killer. Upgraded Cheap Tricks, Lap of Luxury. Doobie Brothers. I'm not even going to try to pronounce that. Toulouse Street, I guess. I don't know. I'm still sick, man. This cold's hanging on like a crazy ex-girlfriend. Or if you're a female watching a crazy ex-boyfriend. Aerosmith, this is the second pressing of the first album. This was another one of the garage sale ones. This is like dead mint. Really, really awesome. I listened to this last night. You know, this copy. It was just no noise whatsoever. It was unbelievable. Upgrade of Iron Butterflies, In-A-Gadda-Da-Vida. Nothing really to say about that. Best of Tommy James and the Shondells. Great band. Crimson and Clover, Mony Mony, I Think We're Alone Now. Really killer, man. Crystal Blue Persuasion. That's a great picture. I like the old Tommy James stuff. Grand Funk Hits. This is another upgrade. I have this already, but the cover was beat. The vinyl was good, so picked that up. That was $1. These are all like dollar records. Golden Earring, Switch. Never heard this record. Haven't listened to it yet. I'll be probably popping it on the next couple days. Like I said, I got so much shit to listen to. Another dollar one is Neil Young, Hawks and Doves. Not familiar with this record. Not a huge Neil Young fan, but I figured for $1. The Everly Brothers, the very best of. This was dead mint. You know, classic stuff like Bye Bye Love, Wake Up Little Susie, Bird Dog, Lucille, killer 50s rock. collection of the Everly Brothers. Another 50s collection is a 3 LP At the Hop. This has everybody and their mother on it, really. There's no track listing on it, but it's one of those collections that I was like, fuck it. I have a lot of that shit on there already, but here's one you don't see too often. Grand Funk Railroad's Born to Die. This was in the dollar bin as well. Dead mint condition. I've been trying to get a lot of the Grand Funk stuff lately. I have most of it. I've never even seen this record before. This came out in '75. I haven't had a chance to listen to it, but I looked at, I did a little digging online to see how it is, like reviews on it. It's got great reviews, and also it seemed like everything on eBay was going for like $30 or more of that title. I don't know why, but Beatles Rarities. This is a Capitol Records collection of just like weird stuff. I never had this before, but I found this for pretty cheap. Really, I love the Beatles. And this one, Introducing the Beatles on VJ. This is still sealed, stereophonic. I have a feeling this is a bootleg though, because I know a lot of the early Beatles records on VJ and the early stuff they bootlegged. But like I said, I don't know how to tell. This one is sealed. I didn't open it. I have the original pressing of this, so I gotta research it some more. But I love the old Beatles stuff. Really awesome. James Brown's Greatest Hits. Love James Brown. And this was out on Rhino, 1985. And lastly, Best of Otis Redding. I got this with the James Brown. This was on Atlantic. Really killer. Now on to some CDs. I have a couple here, nothing major. I picked this up used, Less Than Jake Greased. They do all tracks from the musical Grease. It's pretty funny. Not bad. Muddy and the Wolf. It's Muddy Waters and Howlin' Wolf together, along with like Eric Clapton, Steve Winwood, Bill Wyndham, Charlie Watts, Paul Butterfield, Mike Bloomfield, Otis Spann. It's really killer. It's like 6 Muddy Waters tracks and 7 Howlin' Wolf tracks. This was on Chess Records in 1983, it looks like. I don't know if that was when the sessions were, but here's the ZZ Top. This is the Best Buy exclusive with the 2 extra tracks, Threshold of a Breakdown and Drive By Lover. This is my favorite ZZ Top record since the early ones. This album is fucking unbelievable. I love this record. Consumption, track 3 on here is my favorite track on there. Really killer, different. Not different, but really killer, like hard blues. Chartreuse is the real Trey Ombre sound and stuff. Definitely check out the new ZZ Top. And the album got pushed back on vinyl. It's not coming out until, it was supposed to come out today or tomorrow, the 25th. It's now coming out October 9th. I picked up Chris Robinson's Brotherhood. I have this on vinyl. This is the first one. And this is the brand new one. I forget the titles. And this one's called The Magic Door. Really, really great, like almost jam bandy, Allman Brothers type stuff. Really killer. Definitely check those out. If you like the Black Crowes, check them out. The Best of Sun Records. It's a 2-disc collection of everybody from Elvis to Jerry Lee Lewis, Carl Perkins, Johnny Cash. Who else is on here? Probably a couple other ones I'm not. Little Milton's on here. Billy Emerson, Willie Nix, Rufus Thomas Jr. So a couple things I'm not real familiar with, but I thought that was a cool collection. That picture is classic, with Jerry Lee, Johnny Cash, Elvis, and Carl Perkins. Fucking awesome picture. And last but not least, the new Green Day, Uno. Kind of going back to their pop punk sound, more so than the last few records. Great singles, Oh Love on here. I love that single. I think it's great. This is one of 4 albums coming out. Dose is coming out in November. And here's all 4 album covers. Trey's coming out in January, and Quattro, I don't know the release date for that one yet. Originally, I only heard of the 3 albums coming out, but when I opened the album, there was a 4th one, so I'll have to research that more. I did order this on vinyl, so we'll see, but definitely check out the new Green Day. Really cool. I love Green Day. I always have since their early years, even before Dookie came out. Remember working at various stores getting 7-inches, which I still have from them, but oh yeah, one 7-inch I got is Madness, One Step Beyond with Mistakes on the flip. This is from 1979 on Stiff Records. Pretty killer. Anyway, that's it for this week. I've been having pretty good luck with the garage sales lately. Normally, like I said, I don't really do them, but I'm getting to the point now where if I see them advertised with LPs, I just go, because I got all that shit for like $8 or something like that. But other than that, not too much going on. I got some stuff on order, coming soon, so hopefully be doing some trades here shortly. If you guys are looking for anything, just let me know. I'm always up for trades. I'll be sending out some stuff to Greeno and to LJ soon, and hopefully I'll be sending out some stuff to Peter, who is I think it's EL Peter. I'll put the link down, but really killer guy. If you haven't checked him out yet, I'll put a link down in the comment box. Check him out. He loves punk and metal and country, and really nice guy, really killer. Anyway, thanks again, everybody. Peace.